Understanding masochism in relationships, why some people stay in painful situations and how to recognize the patterns. Masochism in relationships is when someone unconsciously seeks out or stays in situations that cause them emotional or physical pain. This can happen for different reasons, like low self-esteem, a need for control, or a belief that they don't deserve better. Here are some examples to explain it more simply. 1. Staying in unhappy relationships. For example, imagine a person who stays in a relationship where they're constantly criticized or ignored. They might feel unhappy and hurt, but they stay because they believe they don't deserve better or feel that this pain is normal. Sometimes, they may even feel that the struggle in the relationship is what makes it meaningful, which keeps them in the cycle of pain. 2. Choosing partners who don't treat them well. For example, someone might repeatedly date people who put them down, don't respect their feelings, or don't support them. Each time, they might tell themselves, "This time will be different," but they end up feeling hurt again. This happens because they may unconsciously believe they don't deserve a healthy, loving relationship, so they keep finding people who treat them poorly. 3. Feeling love means suffering. For example, some people feel love isn't real unless it involves sacrifice or hardship. They may believe that true love requires them to endure a lot of pain for their partner. So, if their partner demands a lot from them or treats them poorly, they see it as a sign of their own dedication and love, thinking, "If I endure this, it means I love them." 4. Seeking control through pain. For example, sometimes, a person may feel that staying in a painful relationship gives them a sense of control. If they're in a relationship where they're always accommodating or putting their partner's needs first, they might feel they are managing the relationship. Even though it causes them pain, they feel like they're in control of making it work, even if their partner isn't putting in effort. 5. Feeling guilt and trying to make up for it. For example, sometimes, a person in a relationship might feel guilty about things they did in the past, even if those things weren't wrong. This guilt can lead them to accept poor treatment, thinking they deserve it. For example, if they have a small argument or disagreement, they might accept hurtful behavior from their partner, believing that they're making up for their own mistakes. 6. Believing they can fix their partner. For example, a person may stay with a partner who has problems like anger issues or controlling behavior, believing they can help them change. They endure the hurtful behavior, thinking, "If I can fix them, they'll eventually treat me well." This can lead to a cycle of pain, where the person keeps getting hurt but feels responsible for their partner's improvement. 7. Confusing jealousy or anger with love. For example, some may think jealousy or possessiveness are signs of love. If their partner constantly checks on them, gets upset about their friendships, or tries to control their actions, they may see it as a sign that their partner cares deeply. It's a hurtful situation, but they feel that enduring it shows their commitment. Masochism in relationships is often rooted in misunderstandings about love, worthiness, and what a healthy relationship should look like. People with masochistic tendencies in relationships can benefit from self-reflection, support from friends, or therapy to help them recognize their worth and seek healthier, happier connections. How can we explain masochism? Research on masochistic tendencies or personality often suggests that these behaviors develop as coping mechanisms in response to various life experiences and psychological factors. Here are some key findings and theories that help explain why masochistic tendencies may occur. Early childhood experiences and attachment. Attachment theory. Research suggests that inconsistent or negative childhood relationships with caregivers may lead to an adult tendency towards self-punishment or masochistic behaviors. If a child's emotional needs are unmet or met inconsistently, they may internalize self-blame and develop a sense that suffering is part of love and relationships. This internalization can lead to a pattern of seeking out or enduring painful situations. For examples, some individuals with these tendencies may have experienced rejection or criticism from caregivers, leading to an unconscious belief that they deserve to be treated poorly or that pain is a form of affection. Defense mechanism of identification with the aggressor. Developed by psychoanalyst Anna Freud, this theory suggests that some people cope with pain or fear by aligning with those who have hurt them. By identifying with the aggressor, individuals may come to see self-punishment as a way to regain control, leading to masochistic behaviors. This mechanism is often observed in those who have experienced trauma, as it offers a way to feel empowered rather than victimized. For examples, in some cases, individuals unconsciously recreate painful situations to feel a sense of mastery over them. Unconscious guilt and self-punishment. Some studies and psychoanalytic theories suggest that people may unconsciously feel a need to punish themselves due to unresolved guilt. This guilt may come from feelings of inadequacy, past mistakes, or conflicts with deeply held beliefs. People may feel they are atoning for perceived wrongs or inadequacies by engaging in self-punishing behaviors. For examples, individuals with high standards for themselves who feel they don't meet them may develop tendencies towards self-punishment. Low self-esteem and validation. Research indicates that individuals with low self-esteem may engage in masochistic behaviors as a way to reinforce their negative self-view or to receive attention, even if it's negative. In some cases, this tendency can serve as a way to gain validation, as they may feel validated by enduring pain or hardship. For examples, individuals who feel unworthy or not good enough may find themselves in repeated unhealthy or painful relationships, reinforcing their belief that they deserve it. Neurobiological factors and reward system. Studies have found that the brain's reward system can become involved in the development of masochistic tendencies. Some people may experience a release of endorphins, natural, feel-good chemicals, in response to pain, which can create a complex relationship between pain and pleasure. This association can lead some individuals to seek out painful situations, as the resulting chemical release offers a momentary sense of relief or reward. For examples, this mechanism is sometimes observed in behaviors like excessive exercise or self-harm, where pain paradoxically brings a sense of control or calm. Psychodynamic theory, repetition compulsion. Freud's theory of repetition compulsion suggests that people might unconsciously repeat painful or traumatic experiences in an attempt to gain control or rewrite the ending. For some, masochistic behaviors serve as a way to engage with unresolved past trauma in a controlled way, even though it continues to cause them pain. For examples, people who have experienced emotional pain in relationships might repeat similar painful patterns, hoping to achieve a different outcome each time. Societal and cultural factors. Certain cultural and societal pressures can also contribute to masochistic tendencies. For instance, societies that emphasize perfectionism, strict rules, or high standards may lead some individuals to internalize these expectations, punishing themselves when they fall short. For examples, in cultures or families where self-sacrifice is heavily valued, some individuals may develop self-punishing behaviors as a way to feel accepted or good. These findings suggest that masochistic tendencies arise from a complex interaction of early experiences, psychological coping mechanisms, societal influences, and even biological factors. Addressing these tendencies often involves therapy focused on self-compassion, processing past trauma, and learning healthier ways to cope with negative emotions and self-image.